St. George man appears for sentencing on mail theft, stalking, and drug charges. Springdale takes steps toward a new clinic, town hall, and post office. And your local weather forecast coming up with highs, lows, and everything you need to know for the days ahead.
You're watching St. George News at 5, brought to you by our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law.
Good afternoon. I'm Rita Vigor. A St. George man, Michael David Chason, was sentenced on October 10th for multiple convictions, including package theft and possession of burglary tools. 32-year-old Chason was arrested earlier this year after being caught on camera stealing a package and later found with a makeshift mailbox key. Under a plea deal, several charges were dismissed, and he was sentenced to 200 days in jail with additional probation and treatment requirements. Chason is ordered to surrender on October 27th to begin serving his sentence. Springdale is moving forward with plans for a new medical clinic, town hall, and potentially a post office after approving a reimbursement resolution for land costs. We'll go to Stephanie DeGraw for more details on this development.
Springdale's dream of a new medical clinic, pharmacy, town hall, and post office is moving forward. The Municipal Building Authority passed a reimbursement resolution for the property the town has acquired. This enables the issuance of bonds to reimburse the town for its cash purchase of the site. Officials are applying for a grant for funding of preliminary architectural services. Springdale is working with the U.S. Postal Service to move its post office off Route State 9.
Thanks, Stephanie. Now we'll take a look at your daily weather forecast, brought to you by Casablanca Resort and Casino. In St. George, it's currently a pleasant 80 degrees. Expect clear skies tonight with a low dipping to 52. Tomorrow, we're looking at sunny skies and a high of 85 and a mild low of 53. Mesquite is currently sitting at 86 degrees. Tonight, it'll cool down to 57, with tomorrow bringing a high of 90 and a low of 58. Up in Cedar City, it's 69 degrees right now. Tonight's low will be 43, and tomorrow should be sunny with a high of 74 and a low of 44. Now we'll head over to Tyler Todd for your weekly injury law review.
Hi, I'm Tyler with We Win Injury Law. Not every injury is caused by a person's actions. Sometimes it's a faulty product that's to blame. From defective car parts to dangerous household items, product-related injuries can be serious and widespread. These cases fall under what's called product liability law, which holds manufacturers, designers, and even retailers accountable for producing and selling unsafe products. Unlike typical injury claims, product liability doesn't always require to prove negligence. Instead, it's about whether the product was unreasonably dangerous or lacked adequate warnings. These cases can involve big corporations with significant resources. So if you're hurt by a defective product, you need to build a solid case and act quickly.
Thanks, Tyler. The Road Glide National Rally, a nonprofit motorcycle group, donated $10,000 to the St. George Dove Center last week. The donation, presented by Washington City Councilman and bike group member Troy Belliston, will support the center's efforts to provide shelter and resources to domestic violence survivors. The funds were raised through biker donations and a raffle during the group's annual cross-country ride. A local tattoo artist, April Sevi, has turned her journey of overcoming addiction into a successful business, creating fine line tattoos at Transcendent Studios and offering apprenticeships for women. For more on April's story, here's Jessie Bang.
April Sevi is the owner of Transcendent Studios, a tattoo shop where she provides fine line tattoos. She also offers tattoo apprenticeships for women and hopes to provide a place where people can feel safe.
I've had a few experiences in the past in tattoo studios where I just didn't feel safe or welcome. I've also had a few consults with tattoo artists that they were dismissive or just didn't really seem to listen. And I want to make sure that people feel safe and heard when they're in here, because this is a really vulnerable situation. Like I've got my hands on you, I'm putting something permanent on your body.
Sevi shared her struggle with addiction, rooted in multiple traumas. Nearly 3 years into her recovery, she has experienced a profound transformation in every aspect of her life.
Honestly, anything's possible. Like, there is really not anything that you can't do. As long as you're focused on becoming the best version of yourself that you possibly can, and focusing on your recovery being your priority, then everything is possible. Like, there's everything falls into place when you focus on that one thing. And your conscious contact with your higher power, whatever that may look like, there's really nothing you can't do.
She hopes to become a beacon of hope for both individuals in recovery and women in the tattoo industry.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. To learn more about our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law, go to wewininjurylaw.com. I'm Rita Vigor with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5, brought to you by We Win Injury Law.